Yeah, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. Hey, this is a big, but I'm gonna label this, what you're calling. Hopefully we get the right crowd here. I just want to talk about some of the things that I've been experiencing as an entrepreneur. Now, I'm not an entrepreneur who makes enough money yet. I'm still very much in my startup, even though it's been a few years. But I wanted to put this here. Should this be a story? I don't think it's a story time. I think this is like a applicable thing for others. That's what I want this to be. Because I haven't had a lot of guidance. In fact, I've mostly had people thinking, I can't do this. I can't have my own business. I can't be successful in my own business. I'm always going to need a payout, a handout, someone to come and save me, right? Now, again, I'm not really lucrative yet because I still like to give shit away for free. That's my next hurdle. But one thing that I have done in the past this year and last, but specifically this year really, is I no longer have any shame or guilt about investing into myself. And this has taken a long time. I think that I can see this as very much parallel to my healing. That I am now investing in myself and I don't feel bad. I know I trust myself more than anyone else in business and also in life. And so I have absolutely I don't feel bad about buying myself the things I want or the things I need for business. I don't feel bad about any of that. So I just bought myself a massage table and it got here yesterday. I stashed it in the ambulance because I don't want the cats to scratch it. But healing has been on my list of business. So I initially kicked off my business in 2018, right before I got pregnant. Happy Healing Essentials. And I was just gonna be like, I put together like bath salts and lotions and body care stuff alongside like affirmation. That's what that business was. And so at this point in time, as I have an LLC, I was going to establish a nonprofit last year, but the money didn't come through, and I think that was a divine protection because I think having a nonprofit right now in this administration is probably pretty tough, and if it hasn't become tough yet, it's going to be tough. This president has been very clear about labeling nonprofits as terrorist organizations and stopping funding and things like that. So anyway, I established Sole Proprietor LLC back in 2023, right before the genocide started. It was September. This is my favorite time of year. I'd come alive. But anyway, so I bought this massage table because I never really wanted to physically touch people and heal them, but I'm getting to a point where I think that I'm getting more comfortable with that. Again, as I've healed, I don't feel like I need to hold, after coming out of survival mode, I don't feel like I need to hold everything so close to myself. I feel like I can finally share, right? And I think, so there's a lot of things happening within this. It's like, I've come out of scarcity mindset, a victimhood mentality, a needing to be saved, right? I've stepped into my full potential. Well, not my full potential, but I've stepped into my potential. And the reading I just did, Opportunities Are Here, is very much about people finding similar people or collaborative things on their own, right? Without having to deal with this big system. I mean, we didn't really talk about that, but being able to be paid for what you're passionate about is very much that, right? Like, who's passionate about finance? No one, right? I mean, maybe you're good at it, maybe it pays your bills, but are you passionate about that, right? So I bought myself a massage table. Obviously, I have the ambulance. I'm waiting for the weather to cool down and a couple other things to get that actually launched. I'm just kind of letting the word of mouth take it from right now, take it from here. But with this massage table, I think that I just see it as another opportunity, and I'm very excited about it, right? So I'm here to encourage you to be open to investing in the tools. So money is a tool that you use to buy other tools that will help you facilitate your dream, okay? So if you can get into that mind space of seeing money as a tool to buy tools to help you build your own shit, then you'll be good, okay? The ambulance is a tool. The massage bed is a tool. I have all of these skills and knowledge as a tool. And now that I've collected these things and made my visions come into fruition, it's time for me to start executing my plans, right? I've been open to working with clients. I've worked mostly with people over the phone since I've become a mother. In LA, I was working face-to-face and in group settings with folks, but at this point in time, since becoming a mom, it just hasn't really been a very good environment because I mother constantly. And so I'm continuing to figure out how to navigate that, and I think the ambulance is a good thing. I'm thinking I'm fine. Why are you staring at me? Marley. He just wants his spot back. Come here, baby. I'm not using this spot. You can come here. But I think that as you heal, you can start to really reframe. And I know that's been my process, so I wanted to share it. Because when I started my LLC, I did it for, I don't know, I haven't made money from my, not like the amount of money to be able to live. My living expenses are covered by something else. Okay, I don't really feel like I need to get into that. But my goal is to be financially free and sustainable on my own. So that is why I've been investing in myself, right? Into my ideas, into the things that I know I can do and provide. So if you're just starting this process, start with a list of things that you like to do, things that you're interested in. Maybe those things are the same, maybe they're different. Maybe you like something but you've never done it. I'm giving you the permission to explore whatever that is. There should be no taboo or stigma about what it is that you want to do. You should just be able to do it, okay? So, I'm excited. I'm going to change this one out soon. Got a couple more days to wait. He said 3 to 4 weeks. It's still not healed all the way. But anyway, so with this massage bed, yeah, it's just a massage bed, but I can do sound healing, I can do touch therapy, I can do past life regression therapy. It provides a space that a client can utilize, right? So I have to get the massage bed sheets. Mine did arrive with one little hole on it, but I'm not sending it back because I don't care enough. I'm just going to probably use duct tape and a sheet to cover it up. You can call me ghetto, I don't care. Everything is whatever. I love this song. So check out what it is that you need. Do you like to do nails? Do you like to do other things? So I've got, with the bed, I bought a kit for massage oils. I bought some other stuff. So, alright, what is it that you want to do? What do you need to get it done? Do you need storage? Do you need the ability to move? Do you need a computer? Do you need to hire people? Do you need a website? I'm getting to a point, I've started and fucking created so many websites, and I just don't like paying monthly for shit. In fact, next year when we get our taxes, I'm going to be taking care of all of my monthly payments except like my bills, like house bills. But I'm hoping I can get I have a lot of insurance policies, so I'm hoping I can pay all of those, things like that. So thinking about ways to move money around may be also beneficial to your success at this point. For me, having to register myself as a vendor for the homeschooling programs here in this state is going to open up a lot of opportunities for me just because of accessibility. So think about things that way, like how what do you need to even be able to carry out what you're envisioning for your business or for yourself or for your dreams or whatever? How much time do you need? Remember, time is the largest asset. Time isn't a tool, time is your freedom. If you have the time to make things, produce things, think about things, research things, if you have time to do that, you are way more free than someone who has a lot of money but no time. Because money is just a tool, right? So think of a tool shed. Sure, maybe you have a tool shed full of tools, i.e. bank account full of money, but do you have the capacity, time, other materials necessary to build using those tools? Or do you just have tools, right? So I hope this helps. I was just thinking about it and I kind of wanted to announce the massage bed. I'm very excited about it. I'm not quite ready to roll that out. I'm in a moment of, I'm in a wispy moment right now. I'm relaxing. I'm allowing myself to just chill, calm my tits for a little bit, because I feel like once the weather really does cool down, I'm going to be ready to work. What do you need to be successful? And how can you make that happen for yourself? And what do you need? How do you need to do it, right? So I hope this helps. I just wanted to share, don't be afraid to invest in yourself, especially if you are choosing to do something very different than how others do it. Don't let anyone tell you it's not a good idea, you're not a good investment, you're not worth it, because that's not true. Nobody knows what you've been through except you. Nobody knows what drives you. Nobody knows what motivates you and, what keeps you going, except you. So feel free, and please do invest in yourself. Whether that's, buying shit that you want for work, or whether that's just, maybe buying the right vitamins, or, putting more money into your nutrition, or, maybe that's something that's bothering you, or getting a gym membership, something like that, whatever. Maybe you want to get a new wardrobe. Maybe you feel like, oh, I need a new wardrobe. Like, I've had all of these moving parts for a couple years, and I'm finally getting out of survival mode. I'm finally being ready to be back in who I am, authentically out in the world. It's been a long time coming, but it's taken me a lot to trust people again, and I've had some really great mom friends and women come into my life in the past year. As I've gotten no contact with my mother, I've been granted beautiful, feminine relationships with other women, other mothers, and it's been really nice. It's very hard to cut your mother off and not have that. So, maybe that's it for you too. Maybe you need to cut some people off in your life who are, not telling you or not allowing you to change or shift or become who you want to become. Remember that life is always moving. You are always in this constant process of growth while you are alive, and every day is a new opportunity. I mean, it's not even every day, shit happens, but every fucking decision you have is a decision that you can make for your future, for right now, right? This has been coming up a lot lately, the past being this informer for right now, but right now being the time that we decide for what's coming, right? So it's like an input system. You use your past to become who you are right now, and you strive for what you want to be, or who you want to be, or what you want to be doing for the future. But don't be afraid to invest in yourself. As a business owner, I think that allowing yourself, if you've established some sort of business, whether it's an LLC, whether you've launched something on your socials, allow yourself a few years. I know that seems like a daunting amount of time, but it's not. Allow yourself a few years to be in that startup space. Don't give yourself these impossible goals of I need to have 30 clients in my black book by next week. I mean, that's just not realistic, and that's the kind of shit, you can continue to move the goalpost, but don't set yourself up for failure within that, right? The reason I bought this massage bed is because I'm thinking about ways that we can set up an additional space using the ambulance where I can have like a tarot healing space in addition to art. Am I ready to do that? No, because I haven't even launched this. I don't even know what this is going to be like. But I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about other ways that I could use a massage bed for myself, for Niall. We have gotten into some we're very imbalanced, and with school starting, we have to find more of a balance, right? Because we're going to be homeschooling. And so I thought a massage bed would be good for him too, because I have a lot of ways that I can heal, but we don't really have the space to do that, especially with his ADHD. The kid bounces like a goddamn ball. So my hope is that I can do some sound therapy with him, and with other clients, right? Like I have these like tuning forks that can support your chakras and stuff like that, and I've been wanting to do this. The only person that's really ever seen this part of me, this is a very feminine side of me, and because I've had to be in my masculine for so long, I really haven't allowed myself to step fully into this power until this season. And I'm also waiting on my fucking robes. Once my robes get here, I'm gonna be set. I'm gonna be very much in my healer era, like professional healer era, not just me, but like helping other people. So anyway, don't be ashamed, or don't, make sure you find some balance. So I'm not saying like, tell everyone to fuck off and, be disrespectful, but don't be afraid to invest in yourself and the tools that you need. I was always very much shamed, and if I was still talking to my mother, I would not be where I am right now. So again, release the people in your life who are always going to have, you keep moving your goalposts as you meet your goals, and then there's those people who try to bring it back, right? Like try to make you stop. Don't let people do that, okay? Invest in yourself. Invest in whatever it is you need to be successful. Have a good one.